Brett here, and welcome back. And on this lesson, we're going to start covering some chords. I had posted, and I will post at the end of this video, a link to chords and keys, a video I did that explains how the chords and the keys work. I'm not so much worried about you knowing the notes in the chord as I am the chords in the key. When you're playing in D-A-D, when you're playing a mountain dulcimer, unless you're fretting, you're playing in the key of D. You can play in other keys. I'm just saying if you're playing it open, you're in the key of D. So let's start with our chords. And if you strum it open, this is the easiest, that's a D chord. So let's do an A chord. Now, you're going to notice a lot of people make their A chords in a lot of different ways. The first is, or what I use, is like this. I put my ring finger on one, on the melody string. These two double strings here are the melody. This is the bass. I put my ring here. I put my middle finger on the bass string. So you're straddling this middle string. I do that because, and some people do this. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but when you do this, you're actually twisting your elbow in. It puts strain on your wrist and it puts strain on your elbow. I've seen some people do it like this. That's also completely okay depending on the style that you play. Here's why I don't do that. Because then these fingers are trapped. They can do nothing. You can't get them around the front, so you're stuck like that. If you use these two, you kind of, you do have your thumb, but again, I don't do it because to me, that puts too much strain. And then some people do this with the middle finger up, which again isolates that finger and it's stuck. So I use these two, which allows me these fingers to do other things if I need to do them. So open, an A, you're going to put your ring finger on the melody string and your middle finger on the bass string. So all I want you to do is strum D, then put those fingers down, and here's what I want you to do. I want you to lift them, but just lift them a little and hover. In other words, don't do this. Do this. And try to drop them together. So practice that until you can do that. That's not too difficult. So you've got D, A, and then you're simply dropping your thumb down on 2 on the melody, lifting these up. You don't want to tuck your hand down like this. I did that so you could see what I was hitting. You want to keep your hands hovered over that A. So that's a D, and this is also a D. So let's start at the beginning. Open, 1 or A. You're simply dropping your thumb to 2 and lifting these up, but you're leaving them hovered over your instrument. To go to your next chord, we're going to slide the thumb up to 3 and drop our middle finger on the middle string at 1. Those are the fingers out of the way, but you're going to leave them hovered above it. That's a G. Starting at the beginning, open D, A, drop your thumb down, lift the other fingers up, D, slide your thumb up to 3 and drop your middle finger on the middle string at 1, G. And then slide that thumb back down, we're just doing it backwards now. Slide the thumb back down to 2, lift up all your fingers other than your thumb, D. You're still hovered, you're just dropping that middle and your pinky down, your ring finger down, you got your A, and then open. I hit there. So you got So that's what I want you to practice this week, that you can make that smooth transition. And you might want to say the chords out loud. D, A, D, G, D, A, D. Have fun with it, and I will see you on the next lesson.